Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome to Northgate Chevrolet Buick GMC. Today is Thursday, April 9th, and the temperature outside is 4 degrees. We want to thank you all for joining us today, and most of all, we want to thank you for staying home and keeping everybody in the world safe. We have an exciting day planned for you today, but first, we're going to start with our contest winners from yesterday. So we put the truck on our Facebook page. We had a lot of entries, a lot of creativity, and a lot of nice colors. The judging panel has picked 2 winners. So we picked a 6 and under winner and a 7 and over winner. Okay, so we're here today with Matthew Parsons, and he is going to announce the winners.
First off, everyone, great work on all the coloring. Well done to all of you. So our winner for the 6 and under competition is Duncan. Duncan, you're going to get yourself a youth size hat and a water bottle. Congratulations, mate. For our 7 and older age group, our winner is going to be Everly, as voted by the Northgate staff. So well done, Everly. Your blue truck looked fantastic. You also will get a youth size hat and a water bottle as well. Congratulations to you both.
All right, thanks, Matt. So to get those prizes to you, okay, we are going to be doing curbside pickup. So please get a hold of us on Facebook, reach out, and let us know next time you're in the city. Okay, we are on 13215 97th Street, and those prizes with your name on them will be available for curbside pickup. All right, so today we are in the body shop. Okay, so does anybody know what a body shop is? Who at home knows what a body shop is and what we do in here? Okay, I'm sure there's lots of good guesses, but we're going to leave it to the experts today to explain what we do in the body shop. Behind us is our body shop manager, Dan Clifford.
Hello, how are you? Today we're going to give you a little walk through our estimating bay and our paint shop so that you get a little idea of what's going on, and we're also going to show you that sometimes when you get a little scratch on your car, it's not the end of the world. And we're going to show you that we can wet sand and polish something out that may look real bad. On this car here, you can go over and show them there. It's got a little scratch on it. Sometimes when you're moving the bike out of the garage and it hits Mom's car, you might put a little scratch on it. Well, it's not the end of the world. So we're going to have we're going to get Kevin, our painter. He's going to start fixing this up for us. And it's going to be easy peasy. What they do is they go through a stage. They start with some wet sanding of 600 grit sandpaper. They move it to 1000, and they finish with 2000 grit sandpaper, which is really, really fine stuff. And then we take some polish and we polish it all up. So while Kevin's doing that, we're going to do a little walk through on the paint side, and we'll have a look. Unless Mike has something here.
No, that's wonderful. Let's go for a walk. Dan, I noticed a lot of boxes behind us. What is in all these boxes, kids? What do you think would be in all these boxes? So one's a half pipe shape. We got long boxes. We got tall boxes. What do you guys think would be in these boxes? Any guesses? Did anybody say parts? Dan, what kind of parts are in these boxes?
In this one here, that's a front bumper cover on one of your vehicles. Not sure exactly which one, but it's a GM. This one here is I think, I gotta look at it. I don't even know what this one is, but it's another big part.
Could be a hood.
Yeah, and we've got some hoods on this side, more bumpers, and some doors and more bumpers. So when you have to replace parts, these are the GM parts that go on your car.
Right on. All right, let's go for a walk.
So coming through here, we'll have a look at the paint shop here. This is basically where all the pretty color gets put back onto your car. Adrian here, he's getting to the point where it's just about time to start painting, so he's masking up everything that's not going to get painted. And then when he gets that done, all the back end of this is going to get painted up. So we've replaced, on this particular car, on the back end, so this whole rear panel was replaced. All of this piece is brand new. and then it was some damage into the quarter panels as well. So our body techs have finished it all up. Adrian is going to mask it all up, and then he's going to start putting the color on it. So when it gets done here, it's all shiny brand new again, and then we can start putting it back together and get it back to the customer.
Can anybody guess at home what temperature this paint booth would get to when we paint? Would it be 50 degrees? Would it be 100? Would it be 1,000? Does anybody know how hot the paint booth needs to get to bake our paint? I'm sure we got lots of guesses, but Dan has that answer.
When we're painting at 75 degrees Fahrenheit, but after the last coat, we get out of here and we kick on the bake oven, and it goes up to 160 degrees for 40 minutes, and then after that, we let it cool down for 20 minutes, and out the door it comes, and it's dry to be handled. So, quite the deal here with the 180 degrees. It's pretty darn warm.
That would be pretty warm. And in the roof, we have a bunch of filters.
So what happens here is, this is what's considered a downdraft booth. So we have all the air comes in from the roof, goes down and around the car and down through these filters in the bottom, and then it gets filtered up on the side. Very traditional booth for this type of work.
All right. Let's continue on the tour of the body shop.
So, in order for Adrian to get the color that he needs, we come on in here. We build every color. Every car has a paint code, and so we punch in the paint code into our computer. The codes that we need in order to build that color. And every one of these is a different color. So even if you think that white is white, there's probably some blues in it. There's probably some greens in it. There could be some yellows in it. So it's not just white is white. The computer will tell us what we need and how much we need in order to get that color. Like I said, here's some of that.
There we go, we're back. Sorry, our Wi-Fi isn't the greatest in the paint library.
So this is our GM Pearl White. And as you can see, there are very many different variances in that exact same paint code. And what it is from the factory, depending on where your vehicle was built, what in line it was built on, it may have a different shade on it. So not everyone is white. So we have to find out which one that is before we can spray your color. So not always is the just one code the code that it is, because there's always a variant to it. So why don't we go out and see if where Kevin's at the scratch, unless you want something to do. You got something else?
No, we do change windshields in our body shop as well. Has anybody seen a windshield before that has not been in your vehicle? Has anybody seen one on the ground? I think we have a couple laying over here that we'd really like to show you. So follow Dan and let's go see if we can find a windshield and see how we're making out on that scratch.
Kevin, how are you making out?
We're good. We just finished our wet sand, and now we're going to start our polish.
So can you see that one there, camera? So now it looks dull all around here because we've wet sanded it down to get rid of that white line that's in there. Okay? And so now Kevin's going to start applying some polish to it. And so we'll get out of his way and let Kevin do some work, and I'll show you those windshields that we were talking about. I'll move this one out of the way. We buy the most common windshields are GM trucks in our world, so we buy them by the caseload. That way we can get a better deal on them, and we can pass that savings on to you when we need to put a windshield into your vehicle.
Does anybody want to watch Kevin as he polishes? I think it's pretty neat to watch him do this.
You'll watch the dull go away to shiny.
truth. There you go.
So Kevin, what happened to that scratch? What did we do there?
So by applying the polish, we essentially brought all the gloss right back up from that clear coat. And by taking away the scratch, we've now brought the whole panel back up to what it was before you ran your bike into it. So we're all laughing and everyone's happy.
Right on. Big round of applause for Kevin. Okay, so yesterday we said the Bodyshop was going to do something really cool for us next week. But Dan and Kevin are going to need your help for this. So what we want to do is we want to show you how we actually paint something. Whether it be a door or a fender, okay? Again, or a door, or maybe a front fender, or a hood, okay? That's going to be the mystery next week. But what we need your help with is we need to take votes on what color you'd like it to be painted. And the majority will win. So whichever color has the most votes, and you can reply in the comments section. So I think Dan said that we can make any color that you pick, whether it be pink or orange or black or purple. We need you guys to help us pick that color. So do you think you can do that? I know we've probably got some answers already. We'll tally the votes and we will pick the most popular one. Okay? So again, we watched the polish, we looked through Dan's Bodyshop, okay? And I'm sure you'll have lots of questions and we'll try and get to all your questions over the next couple days. But I think there's something that you guys have all been waiting for the last 24 hours, and that is our Easter egg hunt. Okay? So, we have a pretty exciting Easter egg hunt for you in store, and we're again back here with Matthew, and Matthew's going to read our first clue.
Okay, kids, our first clue is, when the gas tank runs low, where does the nozzle go? Think about that for a minute, and then we'll head off and find out where that is.
So we're going to pause for a minute and think about that clue, okay? We'll be right back.